Welcome to Frankie Lovato's 365 Days of Racing Terminology. This series is for you, the fans, and in support of Jockey World's mission to improve, promote, and provide more education, health, and safety into the world of horse racing.
This is Frankie Lovato with today's term, number 125 of 365, Gate Card. And today we have a very special guest to help us with this term, New York Racing's former head starter and starting gate expert, Bob Duncan. Welcome, Bob.
Thank you.
Bob, can you tell us, our audience, what a gate card is?
Yeah, I can. Actually, you're aware that we refer to our gate schooling program as gate school. So basically a gate card is a certificate like a school diploma that's given to a trainer when the horse successfully completes his gate training program. In order to get that card, the horse has to be able to do a few things for us. He has to be able to walk on the gate calmly in a reasonably short amount of time. He has to be able to stand in the starting gate squarely and also calmly alongside other horses. And then finally, he has to be able to brake competitively. He has to leave with his company at race speed and maintain a straight course going down the racetrack. So that's the criteria.
Right. And once a horse gets a gate card, is it good, like, for any racetrack they would run at?
They really are. I mean, there are even some training centers around the country that formal racetracks would accept gate cards from. The standards are pretty much the same everywhere. So some things that might vary a bit is some racetracks would require that you also include some information on the gate card saying whether the horse has been okayed with blinkers or without. And some racetracks require that even though you have a gate card, you may have to go out and get another gate card if you want to change equipment. So basically, it is pretty standard throughout the country. So.
I see. One of the things I always wondered about myself, Bob, is when a horse, once they get their gate card, does it hold information such as maybe a bad habit or something that might be useful when the horse goes on to another track to run for that starter to know?
That's interesting you said that, because there are occasions where I know personally I'll add notes on the card. You'd like to think that by the time he gets his card, most of the problems have been worked out. But as you know, there are some horses that run throughout their career, and they have special care that's needed in the gate that helps them to handle it better. So yeah, there is that option to put something on the card. But we also have that Equibase program now, Frank, where you can enter information on a horse, including whether he's been okayed, into a database that anybody that uses the Equibase racing program has access to. So that's kind of alleviated the writing out of a lot of cards.
I see. And Bob, does a horse have to have their tattoo in order to get their gate card? Like, I wondered about that as well.
That's something else that used to be part of the standard, but we don't check tattoos. Once again, the horse, in our case, in New York, the horse goes into the Equibase system, and all his information is in there, and it's really not necessary for us to check tattoos.
Well, great. Well, Bob, thanks so much for joining us today and explaining gate card for today's term. That was Bob Duncan, everybody. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you.
Today's clip is brought to you by the Daily Racing Form, America's turf authority since 1894. Visit drf.com today. For more information, or if you would like to sponsor some of our terminology clips, please email info@jockeyworld.org. You may also be interested in Frankie Lovato's Racing Terminology booklet, which is for sale in the Jockey World store and available at jockeyworld.org. All proceeds go to Jockey World, a 501c3 nonprofit organization.